Welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and I have a box. It's a big box. Let me show you. Oh, it's labeled fragile, 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 fragile over there, fragile over here. I'm going to open this from the top because it is fragile. So I bought this from It's Adrian. He was going through his wares collection to make me face because he's a shopper and collector like we are. So when you find new things, old things have to go. And I'm like, I'll take, yeah, we're all like, we'll take your old things. So one of the things that's in here is a casserole pan. So let me show you. His family has a lot of parties. They're always entertaining. And his shipping and packaging, Hadrian does it. Look at how beautifully this is packaged. It is, and there's a lot of things in here. This is a haul. I just want to make sure I get the actual big um item up. I want to show you one of the free things I won. Look at, isn't this adorable? This very hot pink, gorgeous unicorno. I have one. This one's much better than the one I have. So this is from Tokidoki. The one I have is not a Tokidoki. So this is beautiful. This is a very good quality. I won that, and just by watching his lives, you enter in a random drawing at the end of the live, and if you win, you win. And I have won a few. Here's another thing I won. He has all these little door prizes essentially. And then let me just pick up. This is this is not what you think, but it might be. Um, those who know who know. And so I bought some heavier, different homeware things, guys. So I want to get, okay, so the big heavy things on the bottom. So I'm just going to open from the top and just go down. So we're going to open this one first. So this, guys, is beautifully wrapped. I mean, like, I do some nice wrapping. They do some amazing wrapping. It's super pro wrapping. Um, so this is a Mickey family cute together keychain, and I think this is from Poshmark. I have not been able to get these. Now these have a there's different ones. I really, really want Donald, like super, super want Donald Duck, but they got this one, and I think this one was the Mickey Mouse. So they already got the card out and looked. So they're in here. You get Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, Chip, Dale, and the Secret. And I think the secret, if I had to guess, it looks like two characters together. But let's open this box. And I don't keep the boxes, but this one has like Mickey on it. I might keep this box. So here's the card. So they normally open them from the base and then they glue them back because Mart will show you which you get, right here. So that's the one I got. So I have a new Mickey. Let's open him up. Okay, this one's actually open because this was not just a random blind. I think this is a duplicate because they're collecting them too. So I said, yes, please give me, because I can't get a hold of these to save my life. I mean, I've tried. So I have this really cute Mickey. Now I know he's not the traditional Mickey face. This is a Poshmark Mickey. So it's licensed to do this with Disney, obviously, or they wouldn't be selling them, but it's a little bit different. It's not the traditional Mickey from Disney. But Mickey, if you looked at Mickey's face over the years, he's changed his face. So I love this. This is so cool. I'm so happy. And I paid a lot for it. I'm not gonna lie. That was ridiculous amount of money for something that shouldn't be that much. But when you're an avid collector, sometimes you just do what you gotta do and rationalize it however you rationalize it, because it's not rational. So this I picked up because I just thought this was pretty. Now there should be two drinkware items in here, so let's see which one this one is. Because can I just say the shipping is amazing? So this one is this is the Starbucks cup. And I really like this one because, and it should have the lid somewhere probably wrapped up in there. Best day ever. I just liked it. I just thought that was cute. It has like candy, it has like confetti on it. And I like these 20-ounce tumblers because I can put these in my microwave at the office. I like using my stainless steel tumblers, but actually, this might not have the lid. This might be lidless. which is okay because I have another one. I think I can probably get. Well, I'll make sure that this wrapping isn't hiding anything, or it might be. This could be a lid. Let's see what's in here. It's hadrian. I mean, her wrapping is amazing. There's probably the lid. There's going to be a lot of paper sounds. I'm working as fast as I can. But that's about the fun thing about an unboxing, right? Is this part, is seeing it as I open it. We can't fake first impressions over again. There's only one first. So here's the lid. So here's the Starbucks lid. I love these cups so much. So I love a porcelain cup. And not only for coffee, guys, this is actually the best drinking vessel for tea. If you're a hot tea drinker, you already know tea tastes better in ceramic than it does in stainless steel. It changes the flavor. If you don't believe me, compare them side by side. Get a stainless steel cup, get a ceramic cup, get a glass cup. Make all the same tea, and then each brewed separately in its own vessel, and then you'll see the difference. It really is obvious. And I'm just saying, with plain black Lipton tea, you'll taste this. So this is probably another drinking vessel. Okay, we're gonna have to bring out the pointy stabby thing. I mean, amazing package. I've known professional shipping people who did package as well. And so this, and here's the key too, like putting the paper inside the cup is very important. So when energy hits this, when rattles around, because it will, it transfers and it doesn't. It goes. The paper helps it from cracking or prevents it from cracking and breaking. So it's just put it right over there. So anyway, this is my new Ralph Lauren mug. I think this was a collaboration. This is a Mandarin blue Indonesia Ralph Lauren by Ralph Lauren. So it's not collaboration, it's just a Ralph Lauren coffee cup. Now this is a coffee cup versus a teacup. A teacup has a wider squat and wide. Coffee cups are tall, tall and like smaller and narrow, unless they're espresso cups, which is a different size, or if they are hot chocolate cups. You can tell there's an etiquette for all your drinkware. Unfortunately, I was tortured with it as a child with how to set tables and do table settings. So, because my family always had huge parties, which is why we all kind of still have this love for. Oh, look at this! We got stickers. Okay, so this is a very special item. This is not cutlery. This is, I think, the only bag I have in this collection. And I also won these stickers at the door prize. So sometimes sometimes the door prizes are, you know, a unicorn. Sometimes they're key fobs. Sometimes they're stickers. So it just depends. But this is his mother's bag. So he was selling his mom, go through her collection, and as you get new things, at least she's moving out the old things. So this is her. She bought this from the store. This is a Betsy Johnson clutch. And now this is a Betsy Johnson from yesteryear, not current Betsy. Current Betsy is mostly polyurethane. This is when Betsy was still leather. Look at how beautiful this is. This is absolutely the most gorgeous. And so this is from her private collection. And yeah, I'm not really a clutch person, but I have one other bag from Betsy, and I use these as pouches more than I wouldn't be using this really as an individual clutch. I could. This really could be a going out bag. There's nothing preventing it. Oh, look at how pretty this is. It has a ruched pockets for elastic with ruching for the slip pockets, 2 slip pockets, 3 compartments, cash, cards. You have space for it all. It has a key a key lanyard, it looks like. Yeah, it's attached to the interior, so you can always fetch your keys. Now that we have key fobs, maybe not people don't use those as much, but so it has a magnetic, and then it does this, and you just turn it, and it says Betsy Johnson. I love this. I have one other Betsy Johnson handbag, so this makes my set. So I have a tote bag with an inside clutch because I like pairing my items and tools. Um, if I can do it, I like doing it. So now we're getting down to the casserole dish. And I think this is the last thing in this. Yeah. So this is the casserole dish. This is what started the whole thing. Um, I've been trying to do cook more, and he had this for a really good price. Now, if you guys are familiar with Tampered Chef stoneware, so this is a stone baking dish, and I have a couple, and I love these. These are some of the best baking dishes. It heats uniformly. I love the glazing on the exterior. Now, these are not things you put in dishwashers. I told you I do hand washing, so for me, it's not a problem. For some other people, it could be a problem. But you actually, as you use these, you season the interior and then you bake, and these are just fabulous. If you've ever used this is like an unglazed untreated kind of like surface, so that like cast iron, you season it and it builds up that layer. Now you can use soap, you just have to make sure you season it again. There's a whole process to it. There's a whole thing you should learn about Pampered Chef. But I have some Pampered Chef things. I haven't bought anything new in a long time because these things are pricey, very pricey. I have, and I do like this size. Like I put most people, I'm assuming, would make this as for a brownie dish or something. I use this for um, cooking casseroles, vegetables, enchiladas, because it's just two of us. I don't like James doesn't like leftovers, so I try to cook things in smaller cooking vessels instead of huge giant cooking things, because we don't eat that much like that. We don't have big parties. It's just two of us. And if I'm cooking per meal, I'm not cooking per meal plus, right? So this is perfect for me. I'm very happy to get this. Thank you. It's Adrian. So if y'all don't know, Adrian is a reseller. He's on YouTube. He goes live a couple times a week. He thrifts, he hauls, he sells his personal collection. He is pretty awesome. And I've not been disappointed with anything I have purchased from him. And I do not want to even calculate how much money I've spent with him, and nor do I want to try. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a great day.